franchise. I really did not like my player because he could not scramble at all. So I'm gonna choose another team. And you know what? Whoever's the first to respond to decide what college I'm go to, I will go to that college. If nobody responds in the next, let's say 20 minutes, I'll choose a random one I could try. But yeah, because all these teams are good, to be honest. Like, I want a good team to scramble. I mean, does it even matter? You know what? We're gonna do a theory test. We're gonna try all the teams and go one by one. I think I might do that, or let you guys choose. And then later I'll play some Apex Legends. Stream that too. Alright. Florida and Florida State. I think Clemson is good. Clemson is better than all these states. It's between LSU and Clemson. I want to see on the internet who's better, LSU or Clemson. Of course. It's a debate, to be honest. Alright. LSU got 3 wins over him. Two longest streaks. Two longest win streaks. Oh. LSU is kind of better. Yeah, LSU. I want to see something else. Eh, It's saying LSU is better. I think I'll go for LSU.
Ready, set, hot, hot.
So I read if we get invited to the draft and get first pick, it's either the Giants or the Rams.
With this team's star-starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college, not once.
Go to the draft.
Their game plan is
either Miami or the Bengals.
In the field,
and if we
and
go
throw it to
on
Isaiah
draft
Street.
day,
That's
it's
what
most
got
likely
them to
the
the college football
Broncos.
playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop
That's
back.
what I
Damn,
read.
Bro, we're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Snake? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Doesn't that say something right there? What happened to that trust?
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
If you're the coach, how do you let five-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
I wonder who called it.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. So we got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo.
Who's we? I did.
Yes.
Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
Uh-huh.
This is for players and coaches only.
I'm here to play. Clemson.
I'm here to play Clemson.
What?
The Tigers, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
What's a good name? What's a name to remember? Wait. Oh. No, I didn't mean to do that. Fudge. I can't. I don't know what I put. I can't go back.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well,
Oh, man.
Hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense guessing. You know, if there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me?
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way, so... People would joke that I was like a mini-me of the coach.
Okay. Last question. It's an easy one, I promise.
Shoot.
Which quarterback have you modeled your game after?
I always really admired Randall Cunningham. He's one of the most versatile quarterbacks I've ever seen, and I try to approach the position the same way he does. Athlete first, passer second.
Cool, cool. If you are half as athletic as Cunningham was, there's going to be a lot
Cunningham
of
is
frustrated
faster than
defenders
all
out
those
there.
people that they just-
Remember, only about 20 million people watching tonight, but at least now they'll have a rough sketch of who's under center.
Cool. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
worries.
it, yeah.
Got you.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
I got you, man. I got you.
Ooh, I kind of like that uniform.
Come on, set! 15, body, 55. On the set! Go! Ready! Ready, ready! Here we go, set, 50, plant, set, go! Set up, 18 Gator! Get! Set, ready, 60 Orr! Set up! Down, 10 Lobo! Set up! Set! Big Ripper! Big Ripper! Ready up! Fire! Ready, ready! Now! Let's go! 90, hit it!
I didn't complete that.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
I'm gonna just chew the clock to get this gameplay a little bit faster. Not like yesterday.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
And what do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
I need to prove to him I can handle this. Maybe playing safe is the best option.
Look, you don't have to prove anything, especially to him. Dude had you on the bench for 4 years, remember that? You need to wake up.
There's a lot at stake right now, for all of us. Even more so for Isaiah, so you don't take what he says personally. You're doing the right thing.
Okay.
All right. Have a good game.
I think Patrick Mahomes comes out in every freaking team you freaking choose.
The 2018 college football season has been a wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the LSU Tigers.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
I will.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Will do.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal.
Oh, I was gone.
Here we go, his first collegiate snap. What a spot as the Tigers come up 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
He's got it at the 15. A huge play there right off the bat. 53 yards. 1st and 10 LSU. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Chase Guillory there to make the grab. And LSU has taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. So that drive certainly a confidence builder for an inexperienced quarterback.
And a confidence builder for the coaching staff as well, because now they're seeing that they can work with what's out there. In addition, they feel good about the game plan that they set up in advance.
On first down, Cooper. And Thomas has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going up top. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's
all right, they want to play now.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play.
And that
this
boy.
a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Cooper will look to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now what can they do on 3rd? Back to throw is Cooper. Operating from the gun. And
he actually scored. What the hell?
Elton Poe there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but well, the thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here.
He's got a man, complete. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
I played no huddle for a reason.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
All right,
a good throw there, but boy, a tough situation for this offense, for this program, really. When you think about it, Marcus Washington, 4-year starter, came, and he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. Chase Guillory with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. And incredibly, now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, my God, I hate.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Wait. Wait.
So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
I was confused. Oh, I should have said
as
that.
we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Cooper to throw on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Isaiah Street's the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll let it go deep for Streets. Oh, a dazzling catch there by Streets. A big play there. 54 yards. LSU with a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard. Flat on his back. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. So a blistering start to this first half. We wondered how this young quarterback would handle the pressure, and there is a lot of pressure. Well, how about 3 first-half touchdown passes? Short kick. One of the middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. It wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Cooper. Back to the air on 2nd down. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Cooper looks to throw. Unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Streets. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs, early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position.
Looking for that hit stick.
As they get out to the 40-yard line. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. On first down, Jewell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Clemson, of course, back in the college football playoff for the 4th consecutive year. Champions in the 2016 season. Trying to make it 2 titles in 3 years if they can get things done. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Cooper from the gun, he'll throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And now running right through it. Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that's caught inside the 30. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. 1st and 10, LSU. Now back to throw. Quick slant caught by Streets. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'm calling this play.
Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
Going to hand to Jewell. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They go play action here on 1st down. First week of the preseason, probably not to pass the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff. Try to impress your locker room. And most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night.
It's caught at the 10. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes now. You think about this being a guy who held a clipboard for 4 years, never played, didn't take a snap. And in this game, he couldn't have played any better if he had started 50 games. He's just been on point all game long. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Ooh, what? He didn't
starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's Cooper. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This will be taken at the 10. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Back to throw here. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. C.J. Trahan in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights. Well, this is just getting ridiculous now, folks. 7 touchdown passes. He's making up for lost time. He's putting 4 years of stats into one football game. By the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 19. No Marcus Washington, no problem in the
I scored
first half.
35 points. What?
Let's go. Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we're playing. Let's go. We had a great first half.
We keep doing it, we might get it.
Doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge tonight. Second half. Let's go.
Hey.
Coach?
Really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. A great return there of 22 yards. The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. So here we are, Charles. This one all but decided. Normally in this situation you'd say, hey, let's put the backup in. But this is the backup. It got his man complete. And a huge play that time. 59 yards. LSU with a first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Shoot, now a hit and a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Oh, my God, I'm at the 5.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. Point after, right down the middle. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown. Come on now, let's go! We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Oh. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. And that'll set them back 5.
Ready, 18 Gator.
Operating from the gun, Cooper. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a second down. Back to throw, Cooper. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the defense.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 23-yard run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw?
That is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Alex Randall, 47 yards. As his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. On the carry, it's Jewell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
70, Indy.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to throw here. He'll let it go deep for Streets. And that's caught inside the 30. And down to the 20. And they rattle off a big one. 62 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So, Charles, let's look ahead. This is the first of 2 semifinals on this night, so we don't know the opponent yet, but you'd have to think that the road will get tougher from here.
I'd have to agree with that because now there's going to be film, and they'll game plan for him. But you look at our quarterback, he's had everything go his way so far. And as you just stated, no guarantees this continues on January the 7th. So
and that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 11. And now running right through it.
Oh, my God. Number 4, get out of my way.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now
he's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. 27 yards there, a first down. Again, the underlying story here, no snaps in 4 years. It seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity between quarterback and coach, because there certainly have been a few of those 56-7 type games over the last few years, but much like the Patriots in the NFL, where you see Tom Brady take almost every snap, even at his age, that was the case with Marcus. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets, 40 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Point after, right down the middle.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. Cooper now, operating from the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Cooper. And he comes back with one complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's going the other way.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Hey, high 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Goes back to Streets. This time he's got it. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. Isaiah Streets, 33 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw is Cooper. From the gun, he'll throw. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Clemson Tiger offense have to specify that. They're set for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Jewell, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the defense has come up with it. This LSU squad has been sensational. A championship game appearance squarely in their sights as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He slipped right by him. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets, 35 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy.
Is that Patrick Mahomes? Patrick. What number is Patrick Mahomes?
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well?
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I'm gonna do pink. No question. Definitely pink.
Pink, no question.
Come on.
No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
Onyx.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx. Okay. I told you she's a pro.
Hey,
You
how
know
are you?
what? I always say yes and yes.
Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
What if during the game, I came up with some sort of signal to give you, so you know we're thinking about you?
Nah, not as good as 4 touchdowns.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's great seeing you guys.
Good seeing you too.
It's nice to meet you, Emily.
Nice to meet you.
She loves it.
Okay, all right. Get on the bus.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all.
No, that's it. But hold on.
They talk too much in this way.
I don't think he has to be. And this, let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of
us.
And what's right in front of All right, so breathe.
I might play
Take it
Fortnite
in.
and stream there.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Go.
Yeah, yeah.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Florida State Seminoles taking on the LSU Tigers. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. With one game of college experience now in his pocket, this young quarterback leads the Tigers up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
Wow.
All the way down to the 26. A big play there on the first play of the game. 42 yards. Charles, the success that this quarterback had in the semifinal, how does it translate here?
Well, it certainly helps his mindset because he has to have a lot of confidence going into this one since he did it so well.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets, 26 yards. And LSU has taken the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
First and 10 now, Florida State. On the carry, this is Will Hoyt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Will Hoyt. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, George. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This is taken at the 10. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Airs this out for Streets. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Couldn't die.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets doing it again with his 3rd touchdown.
I'm breaking the record.
And LSU adds on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. There he goes, left side. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brady. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now George. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down. The Seminoles here with a 1st and 10. They'll run now with Will Hoyt. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. to throw on second down. George. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
10-2 stop. Check. Lucky.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. First and goal for the Seminoles. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard that time, second and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. George to throw. That's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. Redarius Thomas there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. He'll let it go deep for Streets. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. There you go, Charles. Apparently all she had to do was ask. How about that? His 4th touchdown pass in this championship game.
Give her credit for asking. Give him credit for living up to it. And I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. For Florida State, they're seeking their 4th national championship. They were winners back in 1993, also in 99, and then most recently back in 2013. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, George. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh my God!
And incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Throw it!
He will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, whip the head. Let's go.
Here we go, here we go. 50, plant. Here we go, here we go. That's the work.
On 1st and 10, George. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida State. From 10 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Everyone felt like this game was over, but to be able to stay in it, put together a drive, score a touchdown, that's got to be a positive for them.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will shave one more off this lead. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. 1st and 10, LSU. Back to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time. Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll... it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly... And the ball is knocked out. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
Yo, that quarterback.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the defense. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hurry.
2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? A good pickup there, 26 yards. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw, and that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Alex Randall in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It's brought in by Harris. Well, LSU just 1 half away from a national title. What a story this would be.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Got it.
Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay, man.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on first down. George.
Wow.
It's Brady. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida State. LaMichael Brady. His second touchdown of the night. And his guys are able to get a score back.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Let's go.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in the second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in
Oh,
him.
wow.
Continue to run
I
the
see
offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man here, Streets. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now back to throw. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, he had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. First target, first catch, and a first down. LSU with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle. And man, Charles, talk about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
Let's go, boy, bring it up.
Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. He's got a man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big pickup of 38. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. This one complete to Streets. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Back to throw here. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he's going to go down again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. C.J. Trahan, 34 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw on second down. George looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Alexander. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cox. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score. So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. And teams have a tough time running the ball as this one has throughout this game. It's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the...
And it's a touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Short kick. One of the up mid will take it down. Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
And he coughed it up. It's going the other way. And a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he's forced out right. Just keeping the play alive. He's going to take off with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. First and 10, LSU. They'll look to throw here. He's got another hook up here with Streets. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now that's a play that Isaiah Streets made time after time this fall on Saturday afternoon, and you got to think as this championship game continues to unfold, they have to find some way to slow him down. Double team, just anything to disrupt him, because he has a knack for getting open and making big plays. Second and 1. That is caught. It's Streets. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. Here's a first and goal, LSU.
Watch the whip.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. As hit. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And now he's at that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's singing too.
No, she's singing. She's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Following the fumble recovery, George. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
To throw again, George. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Thomas has got it, complete. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And that one good for 16 yards in the first. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, George is going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. George looking to pass. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. How about this story? Behind a quarterback.
gentlemen, please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the LSU Tigers.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Come on, man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you, man. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on the stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I can give myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, take that trophy, man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was going to... You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Yeah, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby!
Yeah!
This
yeah!
was for you!
Woo, yeah!
Let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about. About getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see, in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
And I'm gonna end it right there.